Hello friends, today we will do class 12 from Flamingo book, the chapter 1, the last lesson written by Alfonso Daudet. Alfonso Daudet was a novelist and a short story writer. The last lesson was set in the days of Franco-Prussian War that took place in the year 1870 to 1871, in which France was defeated by Prussia under the leadership of Bismarck. The two districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, went into the hands of Prussia, and then onwards the Prussians said, in these two districts schools, only German will be introduced. The story deals with a theme highlighting the language imposition and language loyalty. The story highlights the pain that is inflicted on the people of a territory by its conquerors by taking away the right to study and to speak their own mother tongue. In this chapter, there are two main characters. One is Franz, the boy student, and other one is M. Hamel. M. Hamel was a French teacher who taught these two districts around 40 years. Franz, boy, as usual, he goes very late that morning to school because he was afraid of M. Hamel's iron ruler, and he was afraid that M. Hamel has given some work on participles and he has not studied. When he went to the school, he reached in the campus and he finds that everything is very peaceful, very calm. There is no chaos as usual days that he would find. He goes running to the class and he peeps through the window and he notices that his classmates were sitting quietly and M. Hamel was parading up and down with his iron ruler under his arm. Franz opens the door of his classroom and M. Hamel tells him to come and sit. And he goes and sits inside, but actually he was very scared because M. Hamel would ask him about participles and the M. Hamel's punishment. Suddenly, the boy notices that M. Hamel has on Sunday clothes, and he saw the back benches, which were usually empty, were filled by the villagers. These villagers had come to pay respect to M. Hamel, who served these districts around 40 years. And they also came to pay respect to their own mother tongue, French, because it was a last class. They were two patriots. M. Hamel announces that today is the last class. An order has come from Berlin that tomorrow onwards in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine only German will be taught. The French will be replaced by German teacher. M. Hamel and the entire people, especially the elders, those who came, all people feel very sad. The boy Franz, after hearing this, he feels very bad, thinking that he has wasted his time. Either he went for fishing or collecting the eggs of the birds. Now, he tries to forget about the cranky ways of M. Hamel, and he wants to forget about the iron ruler. Later, M. Hamel tells that French language is most clear, most logical, and we need to preserve it. And later, he asked the audience to preserve their own language because it is the key to their success, key to the prison. So MML asked Franz to recite about grammar, that is participles, and boy Franz stood up, but he did not know anything. He was silent. And then MML blames the parents who did not take much interest in sending their children to school. Rather, they sent them to work. And he himself blames, saying that I too to be blamed because most of the time I too took leave because I wanted to go for fishing, and I too asked you to water the garden. And children themselves did not take interest in learning, always they postponed. Later, MML asked them grammar and in writing. After writing, they had a lesson in history, and then the baby chanted, "Der Bab, baby, bo, boo." Even the old Hauser was crying. All at once, the church clock struck 12, and then the midday prayers. At the same moment, the trumpets of the Prussians, returning from drill, sounded under the windows. MML stood up. He wanted to speak something, but something choked him. Then he took a piece of chalk and wrote as large as he could, Vive la France, meaning is long live France. After this, he stopped and leaned against the wall without a word because he was feeling very bad to leave these two districts. He made a gesture, sign, with his hands to indicate that the school was dismissed and they might go. This is the summary of the last lesson that is there in the Flamingo book, chapter 1. I will give you some important questions which may help you in your examination. How does MML prove to be an ideal teacher? MML was very devoted, very dedicated, and a very strict, disciplined man. The students were afraid of his cranky nature and iron ruler. He was a true patriot and sincere teacher, and he devotedly served the school for 40 years. He had the heart of a true Frenchman, which totally broke when he received the news that German teacher would replace him. He gave more importance to the learning of his own mother tongue. Whom did MML blame for France's inability to answer the questions? MML blamed the parents who sent their children to work instead of sending them to school. He also blamed himself for making them to water the plants and giving them a holiday when he wanted to go for fishing. He blamed the students for delaying the learning of their lessons, thinking that there was plenty of time. I hope you understood this lesson which I explained to you in a simple manner. Please do well in your exams. All the best. Thank you.